Hello, everyone. My name is Jessica, and I'm another 24-year-old girl who quit their full-time job within the past year. Life has been really strange since this pandemic began. People's true colors began to show. Corporations valued making money over their employees' well-being. What was I doing? I was a retail manager, working 40-plus hour weeks. And yes, the business remained open throughout the pandemic. What made me leave? The company did not protect the few Asian employees that they had, allowing a person who was adamantly racist towards Asian minorities to still work there until this very day. It was to a point where one Asian worker quit within 3 months of being there because they felt that uncomfortable. The company promoted burnout culture, retaliating against me when I began to set boundaries on my work-life balance. The company turned a blind eye when I, along with others, felt like we were being bullied or harassed by certain workers. How did I feel leading up to the decision of me wanting to quit? It was September 2021. I remember vigorously applying to jobs, trying to find a way out. I remember praying to God or the universe for a new job. I wanted nothing more than that. I was met with countless of rejection emails. You need at least 5 years of experience. You need at least 10 years of experience. Unfortunately, we decided not to move forward with your application. After that, I decided that after going on my planned vacation in October, if things didn't get better, then I would just quit. I remember my mom telling me to hold on a little longer though, because she was a single mom, working 3 jobs to raise 2 daughters in the past. So I held on a little more for her. But how I was being treated at work became worse. I would come home crying every other day. I would spend 8 hours of my life at work just to come home and vent to my boyfriend for 2 more hours about how I was being treated. I would cook us dinner, then I would lie awake in bed for the rest of the night, endlessly scrolling through LinkedIn for new job opportunities. I would go back to work the next day on 4 to 5 hours of sleep and apply for new jobs on my meal break. I just wanted a way out of what seemed like a never-ending cycle. My boyfriend was nothing but supportive of me leaving because he saw what this job was doing to my mental health every day. And it came to a point where he said, maybe you should leave. And I'm never one to tell someone to throw in the towel, but this isn't okay. You're not okay. They're not treating you well. You're burnt out. And at this point, you would do better with more time and less money than more money and less time. So it was decided. I would put in my 2 weeks on November 1st. That day, I shifted my prayers from, please give me a new job, to, whatever is in store for me, guide me in the right direction. That's when the energy around me started to shift. On my way to work the next morning, I saw a hot air balloon in the sky, right as I was leaving the house to get in my car. I thought, that was odd. What are the chances that you would see a hot air balloon in your neighborhood? I later looked up the meaning. Hot air balloons are messages of ascension in spiritual form and what is needed at this point. Be open to changes now happening to you. Move forward as you are guided. When November 15th came, I remember clearing off my desk and clocking out for the last time. That feeling of liberation was something that I can't even begin to describe. I remember walking out those front doors and feeling like a weight was lifted off my shoulders.
Cheers to your last day.
The moral of the story is that even if the route doesn't seem traditional, take it anyways. Your life doesn't have to be like what everyone perceives to be the norm. We're all just human at the end of the day, trying to figure out our place in this world, and no one journey looks the same. I remember feeling so afraid to call my mom and tell her that I quit my full-time job without having another job lined up right away. When she picked up, it's like she immediately knew something wasn't right. She sat and listened for an hour while I explained to her why I had to quit and what I had planned for myself moving forward. I told her, I'm not the type of person to just sit around and do nothing. I'm going to be so successful one day, I know it. I'm going to make you so proud. I'm sorry I didn't tell you, but I just didn't want to disappoint you. She replied, You can never disappoint me. I am so proud of you. You made a really big life decision all by yourself, and I would never want your mental health to be where it used to be. So take the non-traditional route if it's what feels right to you. Take it because it's your life and you know what's best for yourself. I always thought that it was important to document and reflect on these moments in my life, whether it was through my journals or through videos like this one. I'm going to be successful one day. I know it. Life doesn't always just have to be a 9-to-5 job, especially if you're not fulfilled or happy. You deserve to be happy. We all do. So here's to 2022, figuring out this whole human experience and living a better life for ourselves.